Next word root is pathos. Pathos. Pathos meaning what? Disease, feeling, or emotion uh, in Latin. Okay, so first word I want to talk about is pathological, of course, right? Pathological, pathological, and of course its noun form is pathology, and expert in this area is pathologist. Pathologist. Now, pathological, of course, patho is suffering, right? Disease, right? And logical comes from logos, right? The scientific study, scientific study. Pathology is pathology. Pathologist, pathologist. Next word I want to talk about is sympathy or sympathize. Sympathy or sympathize. Um, um, Sympathy, the first part is sim. Sim actually is from this, word root syn or sym in Greek, meaning with or together. Okay, so if I have, the same suffering, same feeling as yours, is to what? Is to um, sympathize. So what is sympathize? Sympathize means what? Agree with a sentiment or opinion. Okay, agree with this a sentiment or opinion. Next word, antipathy, right? Antipathy. Antipathy, or its adjective form is antipathetic. Antipathy. Okay. So what is antipathy? Anti, the first part means what? Against. Recall, it means against. If you experience antipathy to people or things, you feel against them. You feel strong dislike or hostility. And the adjective is antipathetic. Antipathethic. Antipathy. Antipathy. Let's continue. The next word is apathy, right? Apathetic. Apathetic. Apathy. Right? Apathy means what? Means lack of feeling or emotion. Impassiveness. Impassiveness. And apathetic, that is a here is a negative prefix. Negative prefix. Okay. Next word is empathy. Empathize or empathetic. Empathy, empathy. Empathy. Now, what's the meaning of empathy? Uh, well, well, to understand the meaning of empathy, we got to study, its composition, right? EM or EM means in. So you're in others' suffering, emotion. So you not only share the feelings of another, but you also identify with those feelings. In fact, experience them yourself as if momentarily you were the other person. What you have then is empathy. Empathy. So different from what? Sympathy. Sympathy is just agree, but empathy is really into the other's feeling. You experience the same what feeling, emotion. You experience them. Okay. So empathy, and it's now its verb form is empathize. Empathize or empathetic. Empathic. Next word is pathetic. Pathetic. When we say someone is pathetic, basically that person, that individual is obviously suffering. Such a person may arouse sympathy or pity in you. A pathetic story is about suffering and again is likely to arouse sadness, sorrow, or pity. Pathetic. Pathetic. Next word is telepathy. 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 Okay, telepathy, telepathy. What is telepathy? Telepathy is communication from one mind to another by extrasensory means. And its adjective form is telepathic, telepathic. Okay, telepathic. Okay, so tele here means what? Tele means distance. So if you can feel something in distance, that's communication from one mind to another by extrasensory means, and some people consider that to be superstition. Relatedly, now we're talking about next word root is tele, T-E-L-E. It means far off or distant. So we have telephone, T-E-L-E-P-H-O-N-E, right? Phone means sound, okay? So sound transmitted through distance, right? Telephone we have telegraph, writing transmitted through distance. We have telescope, right? Kind of vision, right? Image that can be transmitted through distance. And we have telepathy, okay? That is what? Feeling transmitted through distance. So T-E-L-E is distance. Next word root is sciens, S-C-I-E-N-S, okay? And a lot of times English is pronounced as shen, okay, shen. S-C-I-E-N-S in Latin, it means what? Knowing. So we have conscious, right? So together, we know together, that's conscious, right? We're conscious. And conscious means is knowledgeable or aware of one's emotion or sensations, or of what's happening around one. Okay, conscious, C-O-N-S-C-I-O-U-S. Be aware of or have knowledge about one's emotion or sensations, or be aware of what's happening. Next word is conscience, C-O-N-S-C-I-E-N-C-E, okay, conscience. Here also a related word is unconscionable. Unconscionable and conscience are related in derivation. The first word from Latin, S-C-I-O, sciens, to know. The second from Latin, sciens, S-C-I-E-N-S, knowing, and both using the prefix con, meaning with or together. Etymologically, then, your conscience is your knowledge with a moral sense of right and wrong, the conscience. If you're unconscionable, that means your conscience is not working, or you have no conscience. No conscience. Okay? So conscience refers to something that's well accepted as part of morality. Okay? Morality. And if you don't know or unconscionable, then your conscience is not working, or you have no conscience. Next word is nescient, N-E-S-C-I-E-N-T, nescient. Ne here is negative prefix, so it means what? Not knowing, nescient. And we have prescient, P-R-E-S-C-I-E-N-T. There's knowing beforehand. Of course, we have what? Omniscient, O-M-N-I-S-C-I-E-N-T, omniscient. Means what? All. O-M-N-I-S-C-I-N-T. So knowing all, right? Prescient means what? Prescient means what? Knowing beforehand. Nescient is what? Not knowing. Okay. Let's get to next word root, grex / gregis, G-R-E-X / G-R-E-G-I-S, meaning what? Crowd, herd, or flock in Latin. And for example, we have egregious, okay, egregiousness, okay, and egregious means what? Conspicuously bad. So we have greg, right, means herd, right, flock, And E here means what? EX or E, meaning out. So if something is way off or far away out of flock, that means what? Conspicuously bad. And that shows the power of what? Conformity, right? Egregious. Egregious is from Latin grex, gregis, herd or flock. An egregious lie, act, crime, mistake is so exceptionally vicious that it conspicuously stands out from the herd or flock of other bad things. Okay. Next word is gregarious. Gregarious. Again, it comes from this, obviously comes from this word root, right? Grex or gregis, right? Gregarious means social. Means social. Okay. Extroverts are, of course, gregarious. They prefer human contact, conversation, laughter, interrelationships to solitude. To solitude. Next word is congregate. A congregation. Congregate means what? To collect into a group or crowd. Assemble, to come together into a group, crowd, or assemble, right? And this is from greg is from this word root, and con is together with, and congregation is it's noun form, right? congregation. Next word is segregate. segregate. Se here means what? Apart. To segregate means what? To separate or set apart from others or from the general mass. Means isolate, separate. Okay. Next word is aggregate. Aggregate. Okay. Greg again comes from this word root, right? Grex or gregis. And ag is from this word root ad, because the first letter of greg is G, so it's turned into AG, means toward, toward. So aggregate, aggregate means to collect or gather into a mass or whole, to amount to, that is a whole sum or total, right? And this concludes my discussion of all these words, and thank you very much.